Thanks for watching the Tech Diva Media Quick and Dirty Guides. So in this quick and dirty video, we're going to talk about really easy ways to get professional looking graphics, animations, logos, or any sorts of tools you might use for your online marketing, for your YouTube channel, for your social media, or for your website, or for like PDFs or collateral you might give to clients or whatnot. There's so much available for very little cost these days online, and it's just getting cheaper. And so the real key is not finding something cheap. The key is there's actually so much out there that is so affordable that it's really knowing what to use and put together to make something look classy. So it's really easy to pay somebody $5 to do a logo for you, or go on, get your friend or a neighbor to do something quick, but it's really hard to put all of the very cheap elements together in a way that looks really classy. So a lot of times, it might sound great, like, oh, you only paid $5 to get a logo done, and it looks like you only paid $5 to get a logo done. However, that being said, there's a couple resources I wanted to show you that I think can be very valuable for brainstorming, or for getting some good ideas, well, brainstorming, but also for kind of giving you a launch pad for creating nice looking stuff. And then there are a few tools that I use that make things look really classy. So the first thing is stock logos. This happens to be stocklogos.com. There's several really great stock logo websites. You can just Google stock logos, and you can find websites that have a whole bunch of options for logo designs. And so this can give you ideas for graphics or icons you want to use in infographics, or if you want to use, say, on some collateral, if you're preparing a presentation for PowerPoints or whatever, you can really get some really neat graphics from stock logos. You can also get ideas for brainstorming for your own logo, and then show, say, a designer, here's like 4 or 5 ideas I really like, and they can take the inspiration from the stock logos and then create something customized for you. So this is a really great way to just start brainstorming and seeing what's out there. So you can go to stock logos, you can search for your topic of choice, and it'll bring it up. So if I would type in flowers, for instance, it's then going to present to me all of the logos that have to do with flowers. So you can really start to see if your logo or your company has a certain icon or certain color scheme that you want to feature in a logo or an icon, you can search for it and start to find a bunch of ideas. So here we can see a whole bunch of styles of logos that have to do with flowers. And so, like, I wouldn't have thought of, say, using a button, or incorporating, like, that's a kind of a cute icon, depending on what your style is, right? Who knows? This is a more like kind of classy looking monotone design. This is more sketchy looking. Like, you can get a whole bunch of different designs and ideas just based off of this for your own website or your own stuff. It's just a really great place. I use these sorts of websites a lot when I'm trying to get ideas for new client website designs. So check out the stock logos. The second thing is WordPress themes or website themes, whether it's WordPress or HTML or whatever. A really great place that I love to look for is in ThemeForest. So it's themeforest.net. There's other great ones out there. You can just Google WordPress themes or website themes, but ThemeForest seems to be the one that I go to time and again to find ideas for designs and such. So you can search by type of website, like WordPress, HTML. Those seem to be the 2 main ones. Other CMS, Drupal, Joomla, all sorts of different websites actually that you can search for. And you can search for different themes. You can search for different types of subject matter for your themes to really start to dial into the different styles that are out here. And then you can see a preview of how the theme works, how it comes together. You can get a sense of what you like and what you don't like. And you can, again, use this, if there's nothing that really fits your taste, you can use this to give to a designer and say, hey, this is something that's really close to what I like, but I want to change this, this, and this. And that gives them a super great starting point to really give you what you really want. You might find, actually I do find when I'm looking through themes, a lot of the previews will show you like all the bells and whistles, right? So you open up a preview and it might look really overwhelming and like there's just a lot going on and way too busy. And that's just because they're showing you all the features of that theme, and they really want to like take it for a test drive with you and show you what it can do. So a lot of these themes don't need to be nearly that complex and flashy and overwhelming. They can actually be dialed down to be really simple and lovely. But if you're looking at the preview, it might be misleading and you might think that it's way too busy for you. But it could be that the preview is just trying to show you all of the features of the theme. So anyway, this is a great place to start as well, to start to get ideas of what you really like as far as a website. You can also purchase them for very affordable prices. The key when you're purchasing them, if you haven't ever set up a WordPress theme, they can be a bit challenging to get to used to how it works. If you're comfortable with WordPress and you've set up themes before, they usually shouldn't be a problem. And they do come with instructions most all the time. But if you're not familiar with themes, it can be overwhelming. A lot of the themes, though, however, when you purchase them, they come with demonstration or demo files that you can install, and it basically sets up some dummy content for you. And then you can just go in and add in your own content later. So that can make it super easy. So a lot of them do that, and that just makes it a lot faster to put up a nice-looking website, with a pretty little effort and investment. The third thing I want to show you, the third and final thing, is a website called Fiverr.com. Fiverr is absolutely awesome for finding really cool services for $5. So for instance, if you need some sort of Photoshop editing work, there's tons, like hundreds and thousands of jobs of people. Everything is $5. And this is people showing you what they can do for you. So if you need any kind of work done, whether it's Photoshop, whether it's video animation, whether it's 2D and 3D models that you want to make of something, whether it's infographics and presentations, whatever it is that suits your fancy, you can select a job, and for $5 you usually can see a video or some sort of example of what it is. Like this one says, I'll do a video of your logo in a speed drawing whiteboard animation for $5. So if any of you have ever tried to get an animated video created, you'll know it's quite an expensive project. But Fiverr can do like little bits and pieces for you for really cheap. So they'll take your logo and they'll illustrate it for $5, and then you can use that for your videos or whatever. I use this, these are video intros. So I use Fiverr quite a lot for my videos. If I want a video intro for a client site, if we're trying to work on their branding and we want to have their logo kind of like at the intro of a video, kind of leading into the video, Fiverr's a great place for $5, and you can get all sorts of styles. It's kind of endless. You can get lost in all the things that you can do on Fiverr. So if you need some sort of logo help, logo inspiration, if you need image editing, there's all sorts of stuff. Lots and lots of solutions for stuff and services that can be done for $5. Now again, remember it's $5, so you kind of gotta keep in mind that it is $5. So, if you're expecting a $300 logo to come from paying someone $5 on Fiverr, that's not going to happen. But you can get some great ideas and get a really great start. So anyway, I hope these 3 sources have helped. These are some of my go-to resources when I'm brainstorming with clients and coming up with new ideas. And yeah, best of luck to you. Check out my other videos on my channel if you're interested in learning more about the online marketing world, or check out my website at techdivamedia.com.